good people. Today's EdTech adventure is Google Slides. All right, we're going to run quickly through Google Slides. Now, this is mainly for my second and third grade classes, but if you're new to Google Slides and you've never used it before, this will help you out as well. It's for kids of all ages. And furthermore, if you're familiar with PowerPoint, then running through Google Slides would be a breeze. So I'll get started. And if you have any questions, make sure you send me an email or find me on YouTube and I'll answer those questions. Also, if you're in my classroom, you can also use Google Classroom. All right, here we go. So we're going to use our Google Waffle, our 9 nifty squares, and we're going to find Google Slides, click Google Slides, and we are going to get to Google Slides. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the template gallery. The template gallery is where we will find all of our templates. Templates are sort of like a blueprint or an example of what we're supposed to be creating. We have some specially made for St. Philip School and Community Center that I've uploaded, but there's also general ones that are there for all people who use Google. This is just for our organization. And whether you're creating the Black Technology Pioneer Report or you're creating the meaning of my name, this video will help you. So just for the sake of time, we're going to go through the first one, which is the meaning of my name. The rules apply to both of them. Make sure that you read all of the instructions in the presentation, okay? And then we will talk about how we're going to present that presentation to the rest of the class. Do not try to finish this in 1 week or 1 day. It's okay. Take your time, all right? This isn't supposed to be something that's supposed to be a crazy exercise. This is just to get you familiar with Google Slides and also a fun activity for either you to understand what the meaning of your name is or for you to learn a little bit more about a Black technology pioneer that may have paved the way for something that you're trying to do. All right. Now, here we go. The meaning of my name. Okay. First thing is read the instructions. Instructions say, number 1 says, use Google to research your name. Or if you're working on a Black technology pioneer, you use Google to research that Black technology pioneer. Replace everything in red text with your own information, including this slide. You can leave the text red or you can change the color back to black, and I'll show you how to do that. There are gray boxes along the way with more instructions and tips in them, like this one right here. Follow those instructions and delete the tip box, okay? There are a couple of images that you should change. They have a tip box next to them, and you'll be able to see those very easily. All right, and then there will be a video that I will post into Google Classroom that will help you learn to submit assignments in Google Classroom if you don't know. All right, and finally, once you're done with all of that, make sure you delete this slide. All right, the first thing we're going to do is go back to the very first slide, the title slide. And it says your name here. So I'm going to put my name here. I'm going to click right behind this and press the backspace or delete key. And I'm going to type my name, Mr. Menkiti. Okay. If you want to leave that red, that's okay. But if you don't, click and highlight the letters. Click inside of that box, highlight the letters, go right up here, sorry about that, click and highlight the letters, go up here to this red line under the letter A, all right? This is where you find the text color and where you can change it. Click that letter A and it gives you a choice of many different colors. Choose the color black or whatever color you'd like to choose. Try to make sure you choose something that matches though. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to skip over slide 2 because that's our instructions, and we're going to go to slide 3. Right here, it says your name here. Of course, that's in red. So we're going to change that. Click right behind there. Delete or backspace. and you're going to type your name in there. Next, we have one of our gray tip boxes. If this themes box is in the way, you can go ahead and close it because we don't really need that. Okay. Let's read our instructions. It says add your photo here. Right click the photo, control click on a Mac or alt click on a Chromebook, choose replace image, choose upload from your computer, find your favorite photo on your computer, click open, and then delete this box. Let's go through that. So the first thing is to right click or, sorry about that, the slides are jumping all over the place. Right click, control click, or alt click onto the picture, and it should bring up this menu. Our action menu has a lot of different choices, but what we want to do is go to replace image. And when we go to replace image, we're going to go over to, it's not cooperating here. We're going to go over to where it says upload from computer. Once you click upload from computer, it's going to bring up your system file explorer, whatever that is. For Windows, it's Windows Explorer. For Mac, it's Finder. For Chromebook, it's the Files app. Either way it goes, you're going to bring up that app and you're going to look in there to find your computer. Your picture. Once you click your picture, click open. Now, Mr. Menkiti, what do I do if my face isn't in the middle of that cell phone? That's a very good question. Once you've done this step, you can go ahead and delete this box. When the cursor turns into a four-way arrow, click it and then just press backspace or delete and it should go away. Okay. Now let's click our picture again, and we want to make sure that your face, if it's not in the center, your face is in the middle of this picture. So we're going to click the crop icon, right? That crop icon looks like this. Once you click it, it shows you the whole entire image. You can click and drag to make sure that the correct part of the image is in the middle. All right. Once you get that in the middle, click the crop icon again, and it should get rid of the rest of the picture and only leave your face where it should be. Okay. Next, the origin slide. My name comes from country. Again, red text. We're going to click at the end of the sentence. I'm going to backspace. My name comes from Nigeria. Now, my name is in the what language? So you're going to find that out hopefully from your Google search. I'm going to click at the end of that word, click backspace. My name comes from the Igbo language. It's from the Igbo tribe. Okay. All right. Now we're on to the next slide. Definition. Now this is where you're going to get that from Google. Let's read instructions. This is where you type the meaning of your name. Use whatever information you find. If you're the first person with your name, make sure that you either talk to your parents and find out what they were thinking, or you can just tell us what it means to you. Okay? So, in that event, I am going to click at the end, and you can either highlight it all, or you can click at the end and you can backspace until all that stuff goes away. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. Now, my name means here's the definition. That which they do cannot harm us. Okay? That's actually the meaning of my name. All right? Let's go down to the interesting fact. Your interesting fact. Find out something interesting about your name and type it here. Interview your parents or grandparents to find out your name story. So, some of you will have to interview your parents to find out what they were thinking when they named you. And it's going to be an interesting story. Parents like to talk about that kind of stuff. So, make sure you ask lots of questions, okay? And find out maybe you were named after a relative. Maybe you were named, your name is a combination of your father's and your mother's. Maybe you're just the first person with your name, right? Find out whatever stories that you can find out about your name. And if that goes in the definition, put it there. Or if it goes in the interesting fact, put it there. Your interesting fact can be anything. It could be how many people have your name, or it could be something that you share a name with a famous person, or your interesting fact could be that your parents always knew that they wanted to name you that name, and so they were just waiting on you to come and fit into it. Whatever that interesting fact is, give it to us, okay? So, my interesting fact is that Menkiti is a last name in Nigeria. Also, Ifeanyi Menkiti won the Nobel Prize for poetry in 1970. Okay, so I've got a couple of interesting facts. I would say put no more than 2. All right, next. My name fits me because, and this is all you. This is an opinion, so you don't have to research this. This is coming from your heart. All right, fill in the rest there. So I think my name fits me because I am. Remember, this has to be your opinion, not anybody else's opinion, but your opinion. All right? And then lastly, thanks for listening. Now, on this slide and this slide, they both have places where you can add more pictures. And I would suggest you add more pictures. That would be great. Okay? So add pictures of yourself here and add pictures of yourself here. Okay? This tooltip says, or this tip box says, you can change your conclusion here if you like. Make it unique to yourself. So whatever you'd like to say at the end of your presentation, you can do that. All right. Once you guys finish your presentations, I'll figure out when you're all finished, when you turn them all in, and then we're going to present them. We'll do a video chat and present all our projects to each other. Okay. All right. If you have questions, email me, or you can send me a message in Google Classroom. All right? Have fun tinkering with Google, guys. Futuristic soul.